Hi guys, hey y'all. Okay guys, so I know I haven't been around in a while. It's because the holidays came around, guys. That's what happened, unfortunately. And I know people are supposed to be happy when the holidays come around, but the holidays had me stressed out because I was missing my mother too much this holiday season and I just really couldn't take it. But for Christmas and Thanksgiving, I kind of did the best that I could, because I still have a kid. So I did the best that I could, and we actually had a little fun, with me putting that aside and just keeping that in my heart and mind about my dear mother couldn't be able to join us because she transitioned some years ago, but I know she was there with us in spirit. Okay. So, what else? This is my hair today, just in this little style, puffed out a little bit today. Um, the weather is kind of cold right now because the sun is going down and it's getting night. So let me hurry up with this video. But yes, and you guys know I love winter, so I have been enjoying the fact that it's been winter, but we haven't even really had much of a winter, guys, okay? Like, it's been some really, really cold days and some fair kind of days. But I wouldn't say that we had like winter. And I don't want it to be like a winter, like really cold. Just enough for me to be able to know that it's winter. So I don't know, I guess it was okay. It looked like it was kind of like winter and spring, like mixed together some days. I don't know, but that would be fall, so it looked like it was fall. But anyways, guys, enough of the weather, because I can go on and keep talking about the weather, unfortunately. But let's see, happy new year also, guys, and I hope you guys are accomplishing your goals that you have. I hope you have positive goals and are trying to accomplish everything that you need to accomplish to get where you want to get. And guys, it's never too late. You can say happy new year up until March, I think, okay? Because up until March, like starting April, like it's really not a new year anymore. Okay guys, so moving on this video, what I want to talk about is learning how to be yourself and let some things go. Okay guys, so in life we have to learn sometimes that we cannot, unfortunately, hold on to some things. When we say we want to change, like for me, as I keep saying that I'm doing soul searching, it's very important, especially if you want to do soul searching or if you call it an awakening. Because I call it soul searching because I'm searching, just soul searching, finding out who I am. And lately, when I've been telling people that I've been doing soul searching and going through soul searching processes, I've got a lot of questions as to what is soul searching. I mean, I've heard it before, but a lot of other people act like they didn't. So I would have to basically explain that soul searching is basically, because they would be like, you mean an awakening? But soul searching and awakening is the same thing. They both make you open your eyes and see a difference. And for me, that is very important. And since I started, like ever since April of 2019 is when I started my journey. Well, I can say April, but I'll tell you that when I started catching on to see what was happening, like I'm starting to pay attention to more stuff around me and see more stuff. It was actually really in June was the night that I broke down and started crying. One night in June, and just started thinking about my life and thinking about everything that has happened, things that I want to happen, things that I want to accomplish and everything. So it basically started in June. And the best thing is that it just started. So since then, from June until now, in January 2020, some things I have come to grips with and understand more in life. But I'm still in the process of doing my soul searching because, like I said, I want to get better and better and better. Like rise, rise, and rise to get better and better. And just everything that I can get out of this, okay? So in order to become better, like I said, you would have to just let some things go. Excuse me, guys. I do have a bit of a cold that seems like it is not going anywhere. Okay, so yes, you have to learn how to let things go. Let some things just be, like just let it be, because you're not moving if you're doing the soul searching and you want to be better, you're not moving forward. If you keep looking back, searching behind you, there's nothing that you should be searching for behind you. But one thing, if you have to look back, the only reason that you should be looking back is comparing. I don't want to be this way. I don't want to take this treatment. I don't want to go through this anymore. How can I stop? That's the reason you should be looking back. Otherwise, you should not be looking back, which is, I think that's what the video is going to be about. Looking back, not looking back, going forward. So you should, if you're serious about what you're talking about, let it go. Put it behind you. And anything you put behind you should never be able to come back in front of you again. Okay? And that is possible. Why is that possible, guys? Because you are you. Now, I believe in God fully, wholly, with all my heart. As I always say in every video, I don't know what you believe in. You don't have to believe in God. You don't have to believe in the same thing that I believe in, okay? I'm talking to you and speaking to you from my experience. So if you don't believe in God, you can insert whatever you believe in, whatever higher power, okay? But for me, it is God. And for me, I'm not going to besides myself, God is above me. So God makes things happen for me, okay? Me and God. God is higher than me, but God makes things happen for me. So I am myself, and I also have my own mind, my own feelings, what I want to do, my dreams, my hopes, my goals. That's me too, okay? With the help of God, that's me. And you are you, and whatever higher power you believe in. Between those two, you are what is making it happen, okay? Say, I want to do this. I have to do it. And the only way that I would be able to do it and be happy with it is if I do it in my kind of way. So, don't let anybody else control your ways. It's good to get opinions. I am the type of person, I love opinions, okay, guys? I will ask opinions and opinions. Not all the time. Some things I know I want to do and I just do it. And at the end of the day, I'm the type that may not take your opinion, but I like opinions. And the reason is to see if I'm thinking about doing something, if I want to try something or something like that, I might, if you did it before me, I might get your opinion to be like, okay, how did it go? What did you do? After I listen, doesn't mean that I'm going to get up and do exactly what you say, okay? Because I'm not that type of person. I'm in control of my own self. I do what I want as an adult. I make my own decisions, but asking for opinions sometimes is okay. So anyways, like I said, at the end of the day, I take what I want to do, because if I do what you want to do, whether your opinion is good or not, or not, I do what I want to do. So I do it because why? Because I want to feel happy while doing it. And if I do what you tell me, I might not be fully happy and I'll feel controlled, and I hate being controlled. Okay, so yeah, basically that's what this video is about. Doing what you want to do, expressing yourself how you want to express yourself in the way of finding comfort. Comfort is so important to me, guys. And I'm searching for full peace. I want full peace and full comfort. And in order to do that, I have to keep doing the soul searching to get exactly where I want to go. Okay? And I want to fully be me, fully be me and be myself. So when I decide stuff, I know it's me that is deciding. I know it's me that is choosing everything. But I don't want to look back. I mean, it's hard. And of course you're going to look back, because I'm one of those type of people sometimes that, I sit down and I think about my past. But that's important to me. I don't know how important it is for you. It's important because as I go through my journey of life, I don't want to keep doing the same stuff, because I know if I keep doing the same things that I used to do, this soul searching is not going anywhere. Okay, it's going to be pulling me backwards, making me go back to other people and stuff like that. And that's a no. I don't want to do that. I want all new, all new. Now, I do have people and stuff that I'm taking along with me in the journey, and that's been kind of chaotic, okay? Because I don't know, just going through stuff with people in general, okay? But just make sure as you go through your journey that you know who you're taking with you, you know if this is right, you know if it feels right. If it feels right to you, go ahead and do it. But most importantly, like I said, stop looking back, okay? Please stop looking back, because you need to look back one time, cry about it. And even if you have to do it about twice, look back twice and cry about whatever is back there in your past, okay? Don't let it get ahead of you, in front of you. Keep it behind you, guys, okay? Whatever. Start over. Be brand new. Say to yourself, and then let me tell you something, guys. What is so good about this is that in a second, like in an instant, guys, you can be a total different person. Like, even as I'm talking right now, if I don't like my life and I don't like certain stuff in my life or how it is, or I don't like the way I do something, I can stop it because I'm in control of my life, okay? With the help of God, I'm in control of my life. And if I don't like something, I can completely change it. Now, I know if you don't like something, because some people, when you talk, they go deeper into the conversation, without the common sense part. So using the common sense part, that I would have to explain to some people, okay, you can change anything in your life in a second. Now, if it costs money, anything that you want to change that costs money, if you don't have enough money for it, you cannot completely change it like that, okay? Now, that's common sense and that's reasonable. You will have to work yourself to change it, to build up the money to do it. But you can have goals and you could be trying to get there, When I say you can change in a second and change your past or your lifestyle or whatever in a second, I mean, this is more of mental type of stuff, because you don't need money to change mentally. You can go to a psychiatrist and stuff like that, but you know what I mean. You could say to yourself right now, I want to change. I want to change this. I want to be different. In an instant, you can just start being a new person, okay? Others around you are going to be worrying about it, saying all kind of stuff, but don't worry about others, because as we go through the soul searching journey and of this awakening or whatever you want to call it, one thing for sure that we cannot do is worry about other people. Because as you go through your journey in life, no one is going to understand. And in the beginning, it's going to be lots of tears because people are not going to understand. So even if you want to talk about something with people, they're not going to understand, okay? Because this is something that happened to you, something you want to change and make better. And maybe every now and then somebody might come along the way and understand a little bit, but nobody's going to completely understand, because right now you don't understand. You're just trying to get where you feel is comfortable, and that's what you know, okay? So guys, stop worrying about everybody else in life. Focus on yourself, what you want to do, what you want to be, how you want things to be, what makes you happy, regardless to what somebody else is telling you, regardless to how somebody else tells you you should live your life, regardless to how somebody else feel about the way you're living your life or what you do. As long as you're not harming anybody. Okay, like if you're talking to somebody, as long as you don't send them off to the hospital, as long as you don't try to kill anybody, as long as you don't try to do any kind of harm to another person, you're okay. Because how you want to live your life is your business, your way, and nobody else is going to live that life for you. Okay, and at the end of the day, you're going to get in bed at night. You're the one who has to live this life and live with you, okay? And even if you do what others want you to do, you will never be comfortable in your heart, okay? We all have a feeling in our heart. If we're not doing right, it's a terrible feeling that we get. So you might as well release yourself from others and do what you feel is right, okay, guys? Like I said, I'm not fully there myself, okay? But I'm working on it just as well as anybody else that is doing soul searching and watching my videos. Two, I'm helping myself too by talking to you guys. Like I said, sometimes when I talk to you guys, these same issues are what I'm going through. Basically, not all, but some. Some are just to help others, and some are what I'm going through too, mentally. So I understand, and I know how somebody else that may be watching my video may feel. Because in my past, I used to struggle with a whole lot mentally. Okay. And one day, like I said, I just had to wake up and tell myself, I'm not comfortable. I'm not happy. I want to be comfortable. I want to be happy. I want to live in peace. There are some things that I just want. Like when I'm not living in peace or when I'm not comfortable, I feel horrible. Like I feel like something has to change. Like I cannot live like this, guys. Okay? That's how I feel. I can no longer do this. I can't play this part of being somebody else, when this isn't me. And all I ever want to be, like I just only want to be me. And I always tell myself, like if I die today or tomorrow or any other day, I would be in a little comfort. I know I'll be in pain, guys, because I don't know how I'm going to die, but, hopefully not too much pain, but I know I'm going to be in some kind of pain. But I will be in comfort, guys, knowing that I'm me. Like, knowing I want to be a leader and I don't want to be a follower. I want to be me. Just me. I don't care how weird someone thinks that I am. I don't care what anybody thinks of me. I don't care if you agree with what I want to do in my life. I don't care if you think I should choose something and I don't. I don't care. Like, I want to be free of all of that, guys. Okay? So, like I said, guys, the video is going on so long. It doesn't matter, though, because I'm going to talk on these videos and get exactly how I feel out. And if anybody is interested in hearing, they will listen. So, and unfortunately, like I've, I'm a very talkative person when I'm talking about what I want to talk about. Okay. When I'm talking to interesting people and when I'm talking about what I want to talk about. Otherwise, in my daily life, I'm not so talkative, like very sociable, sociable type. But when I get on here, I can just talk away. That's why I love you guys, because you bring this stuff out of me. I bring my feelings out to you guys. Okay? And hopefully you guys feel that same way about me. But like I said, with my little mental problems and stuff that I have in my mind, in my me, like, I've struggled a lot of times and stuff with certain things, but like I said, thank God that I woke up one day and just say, I want to be who I am. But you know what, guys, in my life, I have never ever followed the crowd. Yes, even when I was in school, all my years of going to school, I have never followed any crowd or anything. I have never tried to be anything that I wasn't. I always have just been me, and nobody's going to come along and change that. So regardless to anything that happened in my past and what happens to me that I didn't like in becoming a better person, I'm not going to sit down all the time now and let it ruin my life or make me feel horrible about myself. I'm just going to pick up the pieces because I used to always find fault in things, but now I'm not gonna have any regrets, and I'm gonna pick up the pieces and be me. I don't care what you know me to be. I don't care what you thought I was. I don't care what you saw in the past or anything else. I'm creating a new person. Have created a new person, because like I said, I've been in my process for a while. But just so happens, I've never in my whole entire life, like from a baby on up, I've never followed the crowd. Like I would always, even in kindergarten, I would always be separate than everybody else because I always know it was something different about me, but I enjoyed it. I was a little confused at first as a little girl and stuff, but even with being confused, I never ever followed anybody. I take my own opinions now. I'm not perfect. So sometimes as I was getting older and things like that in life, when I didn't know about stuff, sometimes I had this crazy notion of thinking that maybe people would tell me the truth. And then I quickly realized that everybody's not going to always tell you the truth, because there's jealousy, there's all kind of stuff out in the world, and sometimes taking opinions, people will stop you from doing what you want to do because they don't want you to get farther than them, and they don't want you to be ahead of them and get anything, I guess. I don't know. So that's why I learned to start thinking for myself, guys. And that's the best, one of the best gifts that I ever learned and gave myself, to start thinking for myself. Now people that I talk to, yes, I still go and say, what do you think? And ask questions. But like I said, after I ask you the questions, I'm going off to myself and I'm going to think for myself. I may choose what you say if I feel comfortable. And it just all revolves around me being comfortable, guys. And that's the best thing in the world. Okay? So anyway, I hope that you guys feel the same way. And I hope that you guys enjoy my videos. And I will come back and do another video, guys, about something, because I gotta get it going. This is my first video for this year, guys, and I plan to make even more, okay? Because I always thought of myself as a very knowledgeable person in life. I'm a little crazy in some areas, because we all are, but I just feel like sometimes I feel like I know more than the average person. Like when it comes to people, I feel like I'm intelligent. Like I can tell you stuff about people, you know, but I'm also an empath, remember? Or if you like to say empath, but I like to say empath. I'm a very empathetic person, so like I have the knowledge to feel how people feel. So I just know people really well, guys, okay? And not to mention, I'm a friend expert, okay? All right, guys, so I know. So anyway, guys, I am gonna be coming back doing another video. If not today, right after I do this video, then it'll probably be tomorrow. Okay, guys? Yes, you guys are not going to be able to get enough of me, because I'm going to make video after video expressing these thoughts and stuff like that. All right, guys. Hopefully you watch my videos. And yes, you can even go over on Instagram. I'm on Instagram also at chaotic.flower77, guys. Okay? Alright, guys. See you then. Oh, take care. Be safe, because we all need to hear that in the world with so much of crazy things going on, guys. Take care and be safe. And another important thing, guys, is also remember, be yourself. Choose your own options and be yourself.